I'm not always clear, but thank you for my clarity. Thank you for my dignity. Thank you for my beauty. Thank you for my integrity. Thank you for my honesty. Thank you for my sanctity. Thank you for my beauty. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not always clear, so thank you for my clarity. Thank you for my dignity. Thank you for my integrity. Thank you for my beauty. Thank you for my safety. Thank you for my capacity. Thank you for my ability. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, cause I'm not always clear. So thank you for this clarity. Thank you for this dignity. Thank you for this integrity. Thank you for this beauty. Thank you for this ability. Thank you for this safety. Thank you for this magnificentity. Thank you for magnificence. Thank you for divinity. Thank you for my sanctity. Thank you for my clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, bonne nuit. So I promised myself that I would get this song onto one of these recordings. And because the 15 number has been circling around me for a number of weeks now, guiding me to open up, guiding me to continue to rise, guiding me to stand firm on an elevated level of my own spirituality, and tapping more into spiritual expansiveness, right? And tapping into my third eye and opening that up even more. I even discovered the zeal chakras and the soma chakras that are in our crown and third eye area, and just opening that up and extending to, again, the zeal chakra, which is outside of the body, and merging in with that magenta energy as well as the purple energy, right? The amethyst. And while all of that was happening and I'm exploring and discovering, I was driving and this song came to me and through me. And what I didn't say in the song was, thank you for synchronicity. Thank you for my majesty. And thank you for loyalty. And when I wrote it out, I was guided to write that out as I was listening to it, write it out. And the main themes here were clarity, dignity, beauty, integrity, honesty, again, synchronicity, right? And I laugh at that word magnificence because I was trying to make a rhyme with it. So I wanted to bring that in because now we're talking about the Super 7 quartz and the platinum goddess and the bliss gold, and it being about relaxation and guidance and inspiration. And after I sang that song, being thankful for beauty and clarity and dignity and integrity and safety and capacity and ability. After I sang the song, a beautiful rainbow came out. Thank you for majesty and divinity and loyalty and clarity. And like I said, I forgot to say synchronicity, so I wrote it at the end, as well as sweet melody and harmony. So I really felt called to add that song and that melody and that tone and that frequency to this transmission because, like I said, I sang it and a rainbow came out. All right, and I was in bliss mode at that point, and this is about bliss gold, so I wanted to merge all of that in. as we step into the priest and the priestess. And this is what I'm feeling with this energy here. It's talking about flow and silence and stillness and balance and signs and crossroads and intuition and the keys and the mirror. And as we step into our higher selves and connect with our higher selves, we are becoming the priest and the priestesses of our own lives, as well as helping others to guide themselves. And being that key and being that mirror helps us to, one, connect ourselves as well as connect others, but also see that reflection of life through our own selves. And we become a mirror as well as this realm around us almost becomes a mirror. As you can see, everything is reflected here. There's the cup there, the water's there, as above, below, and depending on your mindset, you might be able to see that everything is actually being reflected as above, so below in this card, right? So coming into we've been talking about elevating and transforming and rising. We do all that to come into our higher self, our priest as well as our priestess, or our king, or our queen, or our emperor, or our empress, whatever you want to title it, right? Or whatever you feel comfortable titling it as, right? So as we step into these energies, this reminds me also to bring in more information about the higher selves, the solar biology that we're under as we go through this experience this beautiful Virgo energy this month of September. And remembering again, our foundation here is this is our cosmic energy above us, right? And we have the Virgo Pisces, the solar biology of it is Pitta and a moon, right? And I remember in one of the earlier videos, I referred to Pitta as the father of guardians, but it's actually a moon who's the father of guardians, right? And we also look at it from the perspective of Geb and Nut, right? So, which is earth and sky. And I also came across something today, because when we talk about Pitta, and again, I'm thinking as Pitta as that high priest, and a moon and Nut, all of that energy, or a moon being the high priest and Nut being the priestess, right? Because Geb is the earth, right? So we can just look within ourselves as those levels attaining within ourselves. I am earth, the body of myself is earth, but there's also an aspect of me calling to the higher feminine and calling to the higher masculine. And I get to that point through the practice of stillness and meditation. All right. So I want to read a little something here that I came across just today. And it just says, because as I was meditating last night, I really was thinking of this energy of stillness, and are we ever really still, because everything is always in motion. So today I was again going back into my notes, and when we tap into Pitta, he is also referred to, and that's Ptah, right? Also referred to as the first abode, and that is called the Nasut, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, but it's the physical earth. It represents the physical earth, right? And so as we go into Pitta, we're again grounding in that physical earthness. So I was looking at Nasut, just that word, and digging into that word. And remember, the muse comes to follow our passion, right? The philosopher, dragon of philosophy, comes in to tell us to follow our heart as well, right? So when these things come to me, I follow this path, right? So I wanted to get more knowledge about Nasut being the the first abode and physical earth. And I just came across this, and this is coming from Kemet 2017.wordpress.com, and I will put this link because it's a very good I think it's a lecture, but it's a very good conversation. But I don't want to read all of it, but I am being called to read some of it, so I'm gonna just read some of it and then get into, and we'll be looking at this priestess aspect, connecting it with Amethyst, connecting it with Newt, connecting it with Amun, connecting it with Peter, through the remainder of this exploration, because really that's what we're bringing forth through the transmutation. We're really going to our higher selves through this journey, right? So I just wanted to bring this information forward, and it starts with vibration. Begin all thinking and action in all, for I am in all and all is in me. Vibration, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates, right? And that's a quote from Tahuti. So the question is, what and who is above creation? And the answer is, the abode of human beings is known as the plane of Nasut, Nasuwt. The abode of angelic beings / Neteru is known as Malakut, Malakuwt. And the abode of Amen, the absolute, the source, all is known as Lahut in Sufi terminology. So Nasut is the physical plane, Malakut, the mental plane, Lahut, the spiritual plane, and then it says E2HI, ethereal substance, liquid, solid, HI returning to E, solid, liquid, ethereal substance. So we see that coming up and going back down, coming up and going back down, the constant existence of life and energy. Tahuti explains to us that everything spirals from internal to external, and the essential state of the creator as Amun is hidden, absolute, and undefinable, with which first vibrates and then moves into a state of existence before creation, which is an undifferentiated state of potential, or the primordial sea, ocean, noon, a chaotic state. This is the process of creation, from non-vibratory to a vibratory state. So when we go into stillness, we are tapping back into our own self that was that non-vibratory state. The question is, what does a moon represent? The answer, a moon is undefinable, but it is because of a moon that everything can be defined. There are two dual principles which characterize the moon. One is the principle of the mind, and the other the principle of matter. And in brackets, they have mind over matter, right? So we see where that comes in. A moon, the hidden one, plus Ra, the creative force. The principle of mind is itself dualized in consciousness and will. Consciousness represents the passive polarity, and will the active polarity of the same essential quality. The principle of matter may be seen as a continuum, which should be called energy, because matter is but one side of that continuum, which is slowed down energy. All right, so I'm just going to leave it there. And I'm going to add the link to this meditation. So, this is about philosophy, right? And awakening, right? And meditation. So, if you want to go further, if you want to expand further, then you can take a look at this link and see what information is there for you. All right. So, I just wanted to bring that forth because it's coming forth, right? And just to remind us of the bigger picture, which is ourselves, right? Connecting to something outside of ourselves. But again, it's us that we're expanding. We're expanding into more and more of us. And we have all these beautiful energies around us and in the celestials that connect with us through the mental process, through the breath, and through stillness. And what we're experiencing in that, again, is part of ourselves that we were and that we still are, right? Because we go from non-vibratory to vibratory, right? We go from spirit to matter and then back to spirit, right? So don't forget it. Remember. And something cute came up too as I was reading. I'm not going to read the entirety of it, but something cute came up too. They started talking about Heteru. And if you have been following and heard me talk about that comet is coming in in October. It's going to be more visible. And the guide of that season of October is Heteru. And it's interesting. I just read it. It is interesting to see what Heteru represents in terms of the minerals and on the periodic table. And if we really want to expand our knowing, our newt to know, and our minds, it will be really interesting to really tap into what that energy told me, or my inner muse told me about that A3 comet that is coming in during the season of Heteru. And that makes perfect sense to the information I was given about providing the structure for us to build up upon, all right, as the master builders. And who are the master builders? Pita, right? Pita is the master builder, the high priest, the guardian of builders and architects, all right? So it's full circle, full circle. All right, so now let's get into crystal sound and message for number 15. And it's about Super 7 quartz, platinum goddess, and the bliss gold, relaxation, guidance, and inspiration. Super 7 or Sacred 7 crystal includes amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, rutile, caccoxenite. Say it 3 times. Gothite and lepidocrocite, and in combination with the resonance of platinum goddess and bliss gold, is majestic in its scope. Take time to slow your breath, quiet your thinking mind, and drop into your body. You are being reminded that divine guidance is always available to you. Listen and receive. This crystal combination brings deep relaxation, encouraging meditation, and regenerative sleep. Do you have a meditation practice? If so, the Bliss Gold Alchemy invites you to go deeper. If not, consider beginning one using the bowls in this card deck and their sound bites. Allow the vibrational pulse to connect you with the rhythm of nature. This bowl helps steady the mind and opens you to receive the blessings of sweet relaxation, guidance, and inspiration. As you listen, open yourself to the stillness that emerges through the silence following the sound. Allow the message inherent in the stillness to be heard, felt, and anchored within you. You are constantly receiving divine guidance and inspiration. Breathe in and accept the deep peace being offered to you. Close your eyes and allow them to gently roll downward as you focus inward toward your lower abdomen, as if you are shining an eternal flashlight on your digestive organs. Allow the wisdom of your gut to reveal itself. Breathe deep in your belly. Close your eyes and allow them to gently roll downward as you focus inward toward your lower abdomen, as if you are shining an eternal flashlight on your digestive organs. Allow the wisdom of your gut to reveal itself. Breathe deep in your belly. Allow yourself to feel a space of peaceful stillness as you anchor to a deep inner knowing that is transformed by love. Feel yourself planted firmly on the ground. And imagine inhaling the beauty of Mother Gaia from the earth into your lower belly. Draw in Gaia's essence as you breathe in an upward flow. Draw in Gaia's essence as you breathe in an upward flow. Feel the sound vibration focused in your lower abdomen as you speak the mantra out loud or silently. I am inspired and divinely guided. I am deeply relaxed and replenished my energy. I am deeply relaxed and replenish my energy. I sleep peacefully as I regenerate and renew. Bonne nuit. Sweet dreams, everybody.